Hi everyone, happy Easter! Welcome back to another virtual cocktail class by Cocktail Kraft. We are here at Cork and Keg. My name is Bree and I'm going to be your bartender today, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I just wanted to mention a couple items that are in your kit, as well as some extra items that you will need. I'll go over those extra items first, so if you did not grab those already, you will have a chance to do that now. Those extra items that you are going to need are a shaker, a glass of ice. I have about 10 ounces of ice. That'll be perfect for our cocktail today. You are also going to need a strainer. If you don't have a traditional strainer, you can just use the edge of your cup. We just do not want the ice in our end result cocktail. So something to strain the ice out of the cocktail. And then I put a funnel on here as optional. It just makes it a little bit easier to pour your cocktail into your chocolate bunny. So that works great. And then the last two items are a cutting board and knife. All right, so those are all the extra items needed. Let's talk about what is in your kit today. Okay, so first and foremost, we have our chocolate bunnies. These went very quickly this year, so I was able to find these cute little hollow milk chocolate bunnies. They are only 1.5 ounces, and our cocktail is gonna make about 3.5 to 4 ounces, which is a typical amount for a martini. So because these are so little, you are going to be able to fill it at least twice. So just know that you're only going to fill it like all the way, and then you'll have extra left over. Once you sip that down, you can pour the rest in there. So cute little chocolate bunnies. Then you will have a cup with your peppermint schnapps and vodka. So we are using peppermint schnapps for our mint in the cocktail today. And then vodka, we have done Van Jack vodka, but Breckenridge vodka is also a Colorado vodka. So if you are recreating this later, highly recommend Van Jack or Breckenridge vodka. So that is half an ounce of each of those. And you will have two of these in your kit, so one for each cocktail that you're making. All right, and then you will have your chocolate liqueur and dark chocolate syrup. The chocolate liqueur that we are using today is Mozart. This stuff is delicious. It's super rich, and it's just really great in this cocktail. So we've added that to add a little extra booze, as well as some dark chocolate syrup. So we have used the Monin dark chocolate syrup here. Also really good stuff. So all the ingredients in here are delicious. So again, you will have two of those, one for each of your cocktails. And lastly, half and half. That's what makes this drink so creamy and delicious. This is 2 ounces of half and half, and you will have 2 cups, one for each cocktail. All right, and then you are going to have one bag with 4 pieces of mint. You are going to split those, so you will each get 2 pieces of mint. That is to add some more minty flavor, as well as make the cute little bunny ears that you have cut off to add your cocktail to the bunny. So that is in your kit as well. And then 2 straws. We use this fun little green straw since it makes it a little bit more springtime-like. All right, so those are all the items in your kit. Let's go ahead and make this cocktail. All right, so go ahead and grab your shaker and your glass of ice and pour that right in. We are going to be building the cocktail in our shaker. Okay, so we are going to start with our half and half. And a little note for all of you out there that are learning bartending, the cheapest item typically goes into the cocktail first, which is why we will start with our half and half. Ooh, little spillage. All right, so So you just pour that right in. Then we will go to our chocolate liqueur and dark chocolate syrup. Go ahead and open that up and pour that right in. And if you don't want it to be super chocolatey, you can add a little bit less. This does make it quite chocolatey, which I love, so I'm gonna add it all. And then we will end with the peppermint schnapps and vodka. 1/2 ounce of each of those. Okay. And then we are going to go ahead and shake. So grab the lid to your cocktail shaker or a glass. You're gonna wanna shake this for about 5 to 10 seconds so it mixes it all really well. Go ahead and do that now. All right. And we are going to let that sit just for a minute while we cut the bunny ears off of our chocolate bunny. So go ahead and set that off to the side. All right, now go ahead and grab your bunny as well as your cutting board and knife. And we are just gonna open this up. Kind of cute. They have a little Easter maze on the back there that you can do afterwards. All right, and go ahead and pop that bunny out. Okay, and you're gonna set your bunny down on your cutting board. And we are going to go ahead and just cut off the tip of the ears. If you want to, you can cut it a little bit more towards the top so you can fill it more. I'm gonna cut the whole ears off so that I can make the cute little ears out of mint. So just a tip, if you heat your knife up a little bit more, it'll cut the chocolate a little bit easier without breaking it. Definitely don't wanna break it. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat my knife up just under some hot water. All right, so now that my knife is hot, I'm just gonna go ahead and slide this to the ears. Cut those off, just like that. And a sad bunny ears. We'll set that off to the side. Eat that in a minute. All right, so now your bunny should be hollow. And just make sure that it can stand up. You don't want to pour your cocktail into it and have it fall over. The other thing too is that sometimes they do have little holes. So you're going to want to check and make sure that your bunny is fully solid so that no cocktail starts leaking. So what I'm going to do is just pour some water in here to test it. Make sure that it's got no holes. That looks good. So hopefully none of you guys have duds out there. If you do, I'm very sorry. You might just have to plug the hole while you pour your cocktail in there. All right, so now that I've tested it out, I'm just gonna go ahead and set him down. I'm gonna grab my shaker, strainer, and funnel. The funnel just makes it a little bit easier to pour in here. And we're just gonna go ahead and pour our cocktail into there without the ice. And just keep in mind that the bunnies are just 1 to 1.5 ounces and your cocktail is going to be about 4 right now. So it's going to fill it up quite a few times. So just pour slowly, pour it to the top. Then we can do our cute little bunny ears. And then if you want to pour more in later and drink out of it, that's perfectly fine. So just go ahead and pour slowly. Okay, almost overfilled it there. I'm gonna pour a little bit more back in so it doesn't overflow when I put the straw in. Okay, so yep, it filled about 1.5 ounces and I still have quite a bit of my cocktail left. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna set that off to the side and just keep refilling it as I drink it down. All right, so go ahead and grab your bag of mint and get your 2 pieces out. So you will have one bag with 4 pieces, 2 for each. I'm tried to give you guys some good pieces that will look like bunny ears. So what I'm gonna do is just take the 2 pieces of mint and kind of overlap them so that they make little ear shapes. And then I'm gonna take my straw and use my straw to kind of guide it in there and hold it. Otherwise they kind of flop over. So just put that right in there. Try to stick them up. Perfect. All right, there is the Thin Mint Easter Bunny, Easter Chocolate Bunny cocktail. Go ahead and sip that. Oh, so good. And 1 sip will probably get you like halfway, so just keep refilling it as you need to. You can also add the mint into your cocktail after you've taken some cute pictures of your little Easter bunny. It just adds more of that minty flavor. So thank you guys so much for joining us. That is our Thin Mint Chocolate Easter Bunny Martini. Please take pictures, post them. We love seeing those. And thank you guys so much again for joining, for watching. Hope you have a happy Easter, a wonderful weekend with friends and family. And until next time, cheers.